guys, my name is Fuzzlax and welcome back to the channel, and also welcome back to the Pokemon and Leaf Green Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. Today we are taking on gym number 3, so hopefully we can get through that without any issues and casualties, and as other gyms have proven, that may not be the case. So I'm preparing for the worst, but also just trying to get through. Also, Lieutenant Surge's gym is usually the most frustrating gym to get through, just because of the puzzle that's in there. However, we're going to try our very best to get through. So we're not going to do a full team recap because literally nothing has changed since the end of last turn. So just a quick reminder of who we got. Just quickly go through. We have Reptar, the Larvitar. We have Jobflay, the Ho-Oh, our starter. We have Twinkle, our Clefable. Riverside or Lapras, Wrecker or Poliwrath, and Stooges, the Doug Trio. Now, it does actually, I do still have the question for you guys that there was a girl up by Underground Path that was looking for a Lapras for a Dragonair. Just wondering, should we still hand it in and trade it out? We've only got, the only time that would then become not an option is if Riverside was to pass. Like, if Riverside was to just die in this gym, we wouldn't be able to use it as a token because that's just unfair to trade a dead Pokemon for something that's alive. However, if you guys want to see me use a Dragonair instead of a Lapras, let me know in the comment section below, and we'll get through. Right, there is literally nothing left to do in Vermilion City, so we have to go and take on Lieutenant Surge. So, let's get this over and done with. And possibly the most frustrating puzzle in all of Pokemon history is trying to find the switches. Oh. No way! We found it on the... I don't know whether that votes is good luck or not. We just managed to do the Lieutenant Surge puzzle straight away. I was trying to avoid the trainers. That's why I joined the gym. I don't know whether that votes well for us, that we managed to get the puzzle solved straight away. Not that I'm superstitious, but that was not very effective. But we got, because we got the King's Rock on it. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Now we are starting off with Reptar because I know that it is a little bit of a favourite for people. I try not to use him as much, mainly because he's still a first form compared to the rest of them, so he takes damage way more. Perish on me. Who are you, Brock Snorlax? I mean, I know I didn't have to do anything. I could have literally just waited out the 3 turns, but we'll just swap Wrecker out now, and that's the Parasong not having to be worried about. Miltank. Yes, I would like to switch out. Let's go to Riverside. Now we're only just over the levels of these trainers, so I've got a feeling that we might be on par with Lieutenant Surge, and that's a magnitude 10. That's gonna hurt. I think if we weren't Riverside, I think that would have done a lot more damage. Whitney and Ever since Gen 2, Whitney has made me despise Miltanks. And I think that's... I think a hatred for Miltanks has definitely come from Gen 2 for a lot of players. If you know, you know. If you haven't, go back and play any version of Silver and get to Whitney's gym. Right, I think we cannot avoid this fight. So yeah. To be fair, he was the only one I was gonna be. I wanted at first, but yeah, whatever. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. He was a hard taskmaster. Gengar. Guess who's not being left in? It's just... Nope. Don't care that it's a randomized Gengar. Just not going to... It's using physical moves, which is fine. What is it with the... Is Magnitude the Thunderbolt of this gym? For this randomizer? Luckily, Gengar's physical attack stat is utter trash. So ground and steel type moves are not going to do anything. If it manages to bust out like a fire type move or something like that, then we may be we may have been a bit in danger. However, it didn't, so we just got through. I don't know whether I actually want to keep Reptar up front. We'll heal. I'm gonna go buy a small potion. Oh, I don't know whether that'll reset the puzzle. The fact that we got the puzzle straight away, I don't really want to go resetting it. But we've... I thought we had 4 potions. We got 18. Right. I meant to use the regular potion on Reptar and then use a super potion on Twinkle, but... Okay. Well, hopefully you'll have something that we already know what it is, and then we can switch out appropriately. But yeah. Hey kid, what you doing? What do you... Well, that's already good. Then. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you, Kid Electric Pokemon served me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis, the same as I'll do to you. I mean, that's just threatening a child. Author Tier used an Ursaring. We have not come across an Ursaring before, so we have no idea what that is, what typing it is or anything. Okay, so it's using Poison Tail. It did an okay amount, but it didn't do massive. But it's weak to poison, so that's good. As well as Reptar did, I'm not keeping Reptar in. He is not high enough level. If he was a Pupitar, I'd be a bit more... No, even though it's just a Snorunt, we're not staying in. We will... I also need to remember to take the Black Belt off Stooges because it doesn't have a single fighting type move. So it's just holding an item that will do nothing for it. But we've got the Stooges. Yeah, level 24. We are just on the right level for this gym. Misty did have like that spike, that level 21, and Charmander. And the Snorunt was his ace. Yeah, what is with that? That is such a difference. I didn't realize what level the Ursaring was. For level 18 and then level 24. What is with the two lows and then the jump? I've always been weary of that. You're the real deal, kid. Fine. Then take this, the TUNDER badge. I don't care. The anime ruined that for me. I will for always and ever call it the TUNDER badge. The TUNDER badge cranks up your Pokemon speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime. You're special, kid. Take this. 34. Contains Shockwave. I can guarantee you it doesn't. It probably contains something that is utterly useless. I didn't want to check out my... 34 Yawn. But we managed to get through the... granted, we didn't verse this guy. However, we managed to get through a gym without losing anybody. Oh, that is a relief. I generally thought the gyms were going to be the curse, that we would always lose someone in a gym battle. So that's good. Okay, so first of all, we're going to heal up. And we're going to continue on now the journey. Mainly because that was actually reasonably quick. I think it's mainly because we didn't get trapped in the puzzle, which is a savior. Oh, and also speaking of last episode, we did catch a Whiscash and a Graveler. I checked them out. The Whiscash is a ghost type with some pretty decent moves. The Graveler is a fire type. Also has some pretty decent moves. I haven't grinded them up to get on par with everybody. I may do so in the future, just to give us some options. But for right now, we have a full squad. They're a pretty decent level. We don't need them. Do we need Pokeballs? How many currently? We've got 32. I don't think we need any more Pokeballs. We should be okay for potions. Do we need any? Yeah, we'll pick up some free health care. Sure. Right. Actually, whilst we're here, because we do have a big old cave that we'll be coming up to. And once we have, once we got our first encounter, I don't really want to be getting stuck in wild battle after wild battle. I'm pretty much just going to try and get through all the areas as quick as we possibly can to try and keep the story going. Because I have realized that, and just generally from feedback, that, you know, although an episode where we do a lot of battling can be fun, it's not what everybody's sort of looking for, and like those episodes don't necessarily do as well. So I'm taking that in, and I'm going to be trying to do as, like, we'll battle people obviously, because that's the whole point of the game, is to battle people. But anybody that's unnecessary, we'll try and avoid, and I can just use them for grinding in off screen, just to make sure that everything is up to level and we can get those things done. I mean, we'll use people to test how strong people are in areas, but generally we'll try and avoid as many trainers and wild battles as we can, just to try and get through into the story, because that's the main part of it. Like, obviously this one we can't avoid. But let's take a look. So Lieutenant Surge, his ace was level 24. So I'm expecting her to be between his ace and his other Pokemon, so between 18 and 24. But she does have 4 Pokemon, lads. That's a lot. Right, Reptar. I have very little doubt that you can actually do some damage to other smaller Pokemon, so this will be your moment to shine. Now we do need to get you some more physical moves because you are definitely not a special attacker. However, how many times have we hit people with powder snow and not once have we ever got the freeze? This matchup just rocks out and like, yeah, I'll do that. However, luckily enough, we did pick up Ice Heals. Obviously, we don't know what typing Reptar will actually evolve into, so that will also play into what moves we actually try and teach it when it goes down. Haunter. No, if it was a higher level, I'd be a bit more worried. But, right, so it's a steel type. We have nothing for a steel type. So we will switch it. We'll go to Rekka. Lovely kiss, I can sleeps. What's with all these stat moves? Right. Now I know we could get lucky and it would have woken up straight away, but I don't want to run the risk. Right, so it's got Gust. Actually, I didn't even pay attention to what moves it had, but it's dead now. It's dead. So it's Spark, Gust, Lovely Kiss, and for Alligator. Yeah, I'm not switching back to Reptar for Alligator, even if it is level 18. Fighting's not very effective against it, which means it's probably Psychic. It does know. That was a fire type move. That was a crit. That's not good. Right. Water, ground poison. You were not going in. Fighting electric. You were not going in. You can't take an earth ground type move. It's gonna have to be Twinkle. Now, for Alligator is one of the stronger physical starters, so that's why I was looking for the defenses. Like just trying to figure out. Actually, I was looking at what typing they were to see if they could take a ground type move. I wanted a bite, but it didn't register me popping up. That's fine. Okay. That was a little bit of a... And this is why I want to try and avoid as many battles as possible. come on, dude. Now I know there's that item there, but no, we got him. We're gonna try and get our first encounter, so we'll take him on. Pinch. Freeze? Okay. Curling. Yeah. Again, like I said, because of the switching. And so I actually, before we, so knowing what we can do, we're going to try and catch a Pokemon here. There's one that's then at the other end of the route, and then we might pop into Rock Tunnel to just try and catch a Pokemon, mainly just to get it out of the way, and then next episode we'll just run through Rock Tunnel completely. Relaxing sense. Very good if I want to get a Munchlax. Ooh, a Swablu. Right, first things first. I really need to heal up. But we'll switch to Riverside because it's bulky. So we'll be able to take some hits. And it's just a little Swablu. Hopefully we'll be able to just chuck some Pokemon at it and it'll catch it. Hey. So as I did mention a couple of episodes ago, or it might have actually just been last episode, is that if you want to suggest a nickname for a Pokemon that we catch in the future, feel free to leave it in the comments. If you just want to be represented as one of our captured Amons, feel free to just drop it down, and then whenever I think a Pokemon, or actually not even if I think it, I will just name the next one after you, and then you'll be able to be there. And I suppose if we manage to get enough, we might actually just switch it so that the squad is just followers. Now, again, I can only think of my standard nickname for it, mainly because it doesn't necessarily revolve around like the typing or anything. Because I normally call my female ones Zephyr. Sorry, Cloud9. My male one, Zephyr. But that is the... Ah! Forgot we didn't. Okay, Gent Jonathan, let's get this over and done with. And I still haven't healed Reptile. Ugh! As soon as we get out of this battle, I am healing Reptar. Actually, I'm going to heal him now. Just to remember. Tickle. Lowers attack and defense. And it has speed boost. Okay. I see how you go in this Sentret. That's a level 21 Sentret. But it's also a dead level 21 Sentret. 420. Adult jokes. Right. Gonna try and be as careful as possible. Oh yeah. No, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going until we get to the Pokemon Center outside Rock Tunnel. It was my fault to reverse that last bug catcher. Oh, sorry, gentleman. So, Tramplin's Intimidate. It'll be interesting to see how we get through. It's just a clown pearl. But still, we know it's got Intimidate, so it's not going to capture us in. So we'll switch to Riverside. See how you like being intimidated. Now, luckily, yeah, so we'll do this today. Salamence. That's a Salamence. So yeah, we'll get to Rock Tunnel today. Next episode, we'll get through Rock Tunnel, and then hope, if I remember correctly, pretty much that's when, once we get through Rock Tunnel, we'll be able to start smashing through some story elements. So. Yeah, you're gonna have a couple of slow episodes. However, after that, then we'll have a lot of story to go through, because it'll be stuff like going to Pokemon Tower, going over. We've got Erica's gym. It's a ghost type. Okay. Yeah, we got Erica's gym, we got Pokemon Tower, we got Team Rocket to take on in the near future, so all after we get through Rock Tunnel, so that'll be really good. A bit more entertaining than just sort of going through random Pokemon battles along the way. There we go. The weird thing is, I'm now just using moves that I wouldn't be using a normal Lapras and other Mons, and it just seems to end up working. Oh, I don't know if you battle because you're moving. Just turn. Revival Herb. But because you're moving, yeah, you can't. Go away. Go. Turn around. Turn around. Thank you. You. Right, Route 10. First of all, not messing around. I'm going to heal. However, there is one hidden item that I do remember. And it's an obscure one. I found it by accident when I was a kid, and I forever remembered that it's there. I don't know what it is in the original though. Right. Oh, first off, I've been looking for you. It's me with the ever-present aids of. If your Pokédex has completed data of 20 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward from Professor Rook. He's interested in me with this Everstone. If it's still an Everstone, I don't want it. Actually, no, we won't check it, because we'll check once we have potentially caught a new team member. So this is Route 10. And our encounter is... I need a Rhino. Nice. Nidoking, one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. We are going to switch out though, just to make sure. Riverside, because you are possibly the bulkiest mon on our team. And with Intimidate, you make sure that stuff like Nidorino doesn't really do too much damage. And we're just going to chuck balls. Yeah, keep thinking that I'm a water type. You keep thinking I'm a water type, and you keep using that Thunderbolt. I might do absolutely nothing. I don't think I can hurt this thing. Like, if I hurt it, I think I'm going to knock it out. I'm 9 levels higher than it. I suppose Karate Chop would be the best option. Because, actually, Magnitude would be the best option. Mainly because, as long as it's not Magnitude 10, or any of the high numbers, if it's a low Magnitude, we can just do damage and it won't. But also, we'll go with Karate Chop. Lapras doesn't have... Of course, when I don't need a crit. It would have been so good to have a Nidoking on the team, because I already have the Moonstone to evolve it. Fine. What? We have a Master Ball now. Awesome. So now if there's a mon that we really, really, really want to catch, we can catch it. No problems at all. That is awesome. And I just realized that there is another hidden item there. And a Sharpbeak. We found them. Still wrapping my head around that we just found the Master Ball. There could be multiple Master Balls. It doesn't necessarily have to be just one. Right. I'm going to quickly pop into here because I still want to, first of all, see how dark it is. Because if we can get through it without, Oh yeah, I forgot they do give us this little light ball thing, which right home. Nice. I'm gonna go to Riverside. Level 15, so it's weaker than the Pokemon outside. Weather ball. Just use the Master Ball. I mean, it just means that if a legendary becomes our first encounter, because their capture rate is so difficult, we can just catch it. Or if there's just a mon that I really want, like if we happen to come across a wild Gengar or something like that, then I may possibly use it. We won't just use it randomly. Like, I wouldn't use it on this Rhyhorn. I mean, we can definitely capture this Rhyhorn without it. Like that. Right, so we now no longer have to worry about encounters in queue. Oh. No, I'm not a religious man, but it was for Gen 1 games. I have a tendency to call the Rhyhorn family Adam and Eve, depending on which one, because it was Rhydon was the first Pokemon ever designed. A little bit of extra knowledge for you. So what we're going to do now is that I'm going to switch out one of our team members temporarily for someone from the death box, just to teach him Flash, so we can get it over and done with. We're going to check out our two new Pokemon. Actually, we'll check out all four, just because although I did say what the other ones were. We're going to wrap up today's episode by just checking out the new monster we've caught, just so you can see what we've got, and just so I can see what we got. So we're going to start with the Whiscash. Was like I said, it was Ghost type. It has Calm nature, Natural Cure, which is really good. It's a bulky mon, so it'll be really good to have somewhere down the line. It has Dragon Breath, which is kind of cool. One of the few Dragon type moves. Brick Break, Razor Leaf, Comet Punch. Yeah, it's not too bad. Then we have Brunt, who we called in Palatum. It's just pure fire type with impish nature. Has Plus, which is an awful nature ability, but you know. Has Ingrain, Angel Power, Body Slam, and Uproar. So now to the new guys. So we caught Swablu, who's an Ice Bug type. Brave Nature, Blaze. Hail, Constrict, Payday, and Confusion, not the greatest. And then Eve the Rhyhorn, who is a pure flying type. Docile nature with Marvel Scale. Interesting. Swallow, Powder Snow, Vine Whip, and Weather Ball. Okay, so I mean, we're not going to really use any of them right now. If we do, we still have to grind them up to get them to where the rest of the team are. So that's neither here nor there. So with that being said, guys, like I said, we've got here now. We are in the right area to go through Rock Tunnel. And yeah, that's what we will be doing next time. We will just go through Rock Tunnel no matter how long it takes. We'll try and avoid as many of the trains as we can to try and make it as quick as possible, but we'll get through it and make our way to Lavender Town. With that, guys, we managed to beat a gym without having anybody die, so that was good. If you like what you see, comment down below, hit the like button. If you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and if you do hit it, make sure you hit the little bell icon so you don't get left behind when new episodes get uploaded. And please, if you think that someone would enjoy this, feel free to share it with people. as it will help the channel grow. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here, and I will catch you next time. Bye.